Hello, we are live again today. Thank you for everyone who is watching us live and good. Actually, this is good afternoon from UK, almost good evening. And today I got five of my colleagues, or not colleagues, business partners from different parts of the world. And most of you might have met Nandini and Leta last week. And then and Seema yesterday, some of them have met, and the rest of them are new to my chat group. And today we'll be discussing about different questions we were going to ask. And I'm not going to introduce any of them, let them introduce themselves. So let me introduce myself. My name is Molly. I'm a digital business owner, and I'm also a registered mental health nurse by profession. And I'm settled in UK for the past 20 years with my son and my husband here. So there was a time I was feeling like, I wanted some extra income because when my son was small, I wanted to be with him most of the time as I could be, and especially when I'm doing night duty and he is on school holidays. It was very difficult. I'm there, but I'm not there because I have to go for night duty like 1.5 months, and I'm coming home tired, and I have to sleep and do household chores. And then when I go back to work in the evening, my son will be like, "Mom, do you really have to go?" And that's really, painful. And even from that time, I wanted something to look for, but whether I can create some extra income from home so that I don't have to work full time. But I didn't know nothing. And then after a few years, my mom and dad got become unwell, and that was the time I really said, "This is it. I want to find something." And my dad passed away, unfortunately. And then following that, my mom passed away. And then I seriously started looking for, and this is the place God has brought me to. And this is one of the best things I have done in my life. And that's a short story about me. So I'm going to ask one by one what's their story and why they're in this business, and I have a few questions for them as well. So and also, people who are listening to us today or who are watching us, if you resonate with one of our stories, get in touch with us, because most of us who has migrated to other countries, we all want to to have a different lifestyle. But only when we got here, we realized this is not what the life we expected, because we have to trade our time to gain more income. But that's not what a fulfilling life or successful life meant to be. So if you're also looking for something extra and want to know what we are doing, so please be in touch with us. And let me ask Swarupa first. Swarupa, share your story and introduce yourself. And then the question for you is, if someone told you, "I don't have time for this," what would you say to them?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Molly, inviting on your page first. And hello, everyone. I am Rupa. I am from originally India, and I am a stay-at-home mom past 15 years. And I have two kids, and my husband is a IT profession. And I completed my graduation in 2008. After that, I got married, and then kids. For kids, I stay at home only because of I want to available at any time for them. That's the main reason I did not start my career. So now my kids are grown up. Now my son is 11th grade, and my daughter, she is in 6th grade. I have so much time for, now. I want to support my family in financially, and I want to become a financial independent. I don't want to dependent on my husband. That is the main reason I started this business. This is my story. And why I started this business is, and because of this, I have 15 years of career gap, and I don't have any work experience. That is the main reason I jumped into this digital business. This digital business gives me, without any experience, we can do this business. And I don't want to go outside of my home. In my comfort of my home, I can do this business. That is the main reason I started this business. And one this question, some of the people are saying that I don't have to do this business. For them, as a stay at home mom, I have very so many responsibilities. Every day I woke up with early morning for kids, and after that responsibilities are so many. After that, for that, so many people are don't do anything. So I want for them. So many people are scrolling that scroll. What can I say? They are waste that scrolling the scroll time in the mobile, watching the videos on Facebook or YouTube. That time they can utilize to in this business. They can uh, financially they can do this business. That is the main. Sorry.
That's okay. Main reason, yeah, it's okay. Yeah. None of us are perfect. We all learning, and we get our, we get comfortable as we go along. Yeah.
Okay. Initially, I also used this. I also waste the time in scrolling the video, watching the videos on Facebook and reels. This is the useless for us. For that time, we can utilize in that time in this business. We can do many things. We can change our life also. This is the main thing I can say. This I as a stay at home, and I can utilize this time after my kids went to school. After they slept, I can do 1 or 2 hours a day. That is enough for this business. If I can do this business, anyone can do this business. That is my reason, my way of the answer.
Thanks, Aruba. Yeah. Staying at home, mom, is not an easy job. It's a full hands-on job because you have to take care of everything, everything.
Yes.
For us, working parents, as we are busy, we can understand. But then is sort of like escape from the household chores for at least for some time. We go to back to work and then we busy. We have sort of like a schedule, but then for a stay-at-home mom, everything is on your shoulders. You have to basically, you don't have any day off, so you have to manage your time within. Everything is hard. Yeah, and your question. So I don't have time for this, as you said. If you can find time, everybody can find them. For me, you know, I'm working full time, and for my travel time, just for the work, one way is 2 hours, and the other way is 2 hours. So 4 hours of traveling back and forth is included, and I have that time. And the webinar is free and it is only 90 minutes. I have actually watched the webinar 4 times. So it depends on your why and it depends on your need. You find time. If you really want it, you will find time, isn't it? Thanks, Sarava. That was amazing.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Nandini. And everybody knows Nandini. Nandini is quite famous in our business group, in our business world. And she's one of the amazing ladies. And Nandini was with us last live chat, and one of her topic was what way she would be seeing her in the next 5 years. And she gave a brilliant answer, and that was amazing, Nandini. And today I'm going to ask you, introduce yourself and share your story again. And then the question for you is, what kind of people do you think this business is perfect for?
Okay, thank you so much, Molly, and thank you everybody for having me here. I feel so happy when I'm here with my global colleagues, Sharmila from Australia, my own mentor, Sister Lata from India, Seema from Dubai, Molly from UK, and Rupa is next door to me in Hyderabad. My heart is so full when I see them all. And Rupa, I'm a puppy reels person. I waste so much time watching puppy reels. I have to stop myself even now. And I can use that time to help myself and help other people create a legacy for generations instead of watching those cute, cute puppies that I just want to go and hug and bring home. So I understand that completely. I joined this business actually my mentor who is Sister Lata. She told me that I must join because it will help me and my self esteem. I had lost everything. And with losing my home and losing my city and having to move, I lost my self esteem and lost my confidence. I was very low. I used to cry all the time. And sister said, the best healing medication for you would be to join this business. I was very scared. Digital. I don't understand digital. I don't understand business. I had no idea what this whole thing was. How can I start something? And sister would say, just do it. And she was very gentle and patient with me. Every 2, 3 weeks, she'd send me some video. I may watch it, I may not watch it. But because she is my spiritual mother, I would watch it because I'm obedient to what she tells me to do. I would eventually watch it. And she'd say, are you ready? I say, hmm. Then she'd leave me alone. This went on for some time until eventually she sent me a video, and those people touched my heart. Those people, because they were like me, they wanted to help others, they believed in God so strongly, they helped their whole village to educate them. And I said, oh my God, I want to be this. And I told sister, yes, I will join. I promise you, I didn't understand one word of the webinar. That's my truth, nothing but the truth. I couldn't understand what affiliate marketing was. I couldn't understand digital. I couldn't understand automation. I was a little nervous about that because Sister Lata said this is for you, I joined with total faith and trust in my spiritual mother and what she's telling me to do. That's really true. I have not said this before so clearly. I'm saying this now. I had no clue. I didn't understand anything. But because she says you have to join, this is for you, it will heal you, I jumped right in. And she was so right. Because training site is so good. And she didn't sit and namby-pamby me. She made me go to the training site and learn everything on my own. If ever I'd call as a sister, I don't understand, she'd go through that again, very patiently and sweetly. So I'd go through stuff again. I'd make my notes. I'd sometimes go to Google also and ask. That time I didn't know ChatGPT. So slowly, it sunk into my head what automation means, what affiliate marketing actually is. I can tell you about neuroscience. I can tell you about neurons that fire together, wire together. I can teach a course for 1 year every day on meditation and teach you the different types of meditation. I can tell you about the cells in the body, all the nadis in the body. For hours I can talk. But business, I didn't have a clue. But I learned because our training site is for everybody of any experience, of any culture, of any background, of any age. You can be 18, you can be 80. And this business is for you because of the kindness of the founders of this business who have made it so easy for anybody to join. And the best part, the first step is free. Even if you don't understand the webinar, you will be moved by those wonderful testimonials at the end. So, this business, I can tell you with a blindfold, this business is for everybody, no matter how old you are, no matter what position you are in. Thank you, Molly. I hope I haven't talked
Thanks,
for too.
Nandini. Thanks, and that's awesome. Yes, as you said, this business is for anybody. We have people from 18, even university students, to grandma, great grandmas are doing this business. If you have a great vibe, then it's for everyone. Thanks, that was amazing. And now to Shamila. Yes, so Shamila, please introduce yourself and tell your story as well. And then the question for you is, if someone is scared to invest money or time, what would you say to reassure them?
Yeah, sure, Molly. And thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity because it's such a great way for all of us to connect and clear up all doubts, like negative thoughts people might have about this business. So, hi everyone. My name is Sharmila from Australia. I'm a mom of two and a civil engineer by profession. I have been doing this business a year now. So basically, the one and only reason to start this business was definitely my kids, because in 2023 I was expecting my second baby, and at the same time, just a few weeks before my delivery, it become mandatory to go to office after COVID lockdown and everything. At the same time, my elder son, he was 9 years old, so he was playing basket rep and domestic basketball game. So he has a training or matches, whatever it is, 5 days a week. So after maternity leave, I have to join my little one in childcare. Then problem starts, because childcare issues. He keep getting health issues from childcare, and we are not able to give time to my elder one to take him to basketball and everything. Then I decided to start this business to spend more quality time with my kids. Yeah, when it comes to topic time and investment, okay, lot of people like, even getting starting this business is time and investment, definitely, because I had those exact same worries when I first came across this business. Because back then I was doing my full-time job and my little one was just months a baby, and life was already full of nappies, cleaning, messy home, cooking, and just trying to keep up with everything. I didn't have much free time, honestly, that time. So when I saw this business opportunity, I was definitely curious, because I need some time and flexibility to do something to spend more quality time with kids. But also, full of doubts, like everyone. It's common. So I kept thinking, do I really have time for this, or can I afford it, or if it is doesn't work? These three questions always was in my mind. But the more I thought about it seriously, the more I realized, like, what if I kept waiting for the right time? I would probably never start. Definitely never start. So I decided to just try. Just okay. I used whatever little time I had, like during cooking time, or after the kids went to bed, even just 1 or 2 hours a day. And slowly, step by step, I started learning, and trust me, it worked around my schedule. So now let's talk about investment. Honestly, I won't lie here. I genuinely wanted to start an online business. So I approached my coach and got started by paying $149 USD to basically to explore the business, what is in this business. So really, the investment strategies in coaching call, because you can begin with a small amount also. That payment gives you a business id, all kind of tools and resources, and it's only one time investment. Then I started looking at where I was already spending unnecessary things. So then I started cutting down my expenses, like, it might sounds funny, but it's really true. I even skipped a Bali trip to save money to invest in this business, and I had some really unhealthy food habits that I worked on to save money. Then I cut down on a lot of things, even small ones also. So that's when I thought, what if I put that money into something that could actually change my life? That only that was in my mind. So finally, this business gave me so much more than just income. It gave me really confidence and time freedom, personal growth, and an amazing community. Honestly, I didn't regret investing at all. Like, if anything, I just wish I had known about it when my elder son was a baby, so that I would have been retired by now, definitely retired by now. So everyone, if you have the time or it's worth the investment, just start small. Take your time, do your research, and begin with the free webinar. That's all, Molly.
So thanks, Shamla. That was amazing. We all stand there looking at, can I, shall I? And if we are standing there, we will only stand there. The time will pass by, and it will be like 30, 40 years. We are still thinking and standing there. By the time we are retired, we are old, and then we can't walk, and then we are depending on other things. What is life? There's nothing life. If you want to start, just start it. The how will follow you. Like you actually postponed your Bali trip, or you canceled your Bali trip because your why was so high, because you don't want to stay in the same place for the next 40 years. So if you actually cringe on a bit, or if you just get rid of some of your bad habits, or if you sacrifice some things, then you're going to have a more beautiful life in the next 5 years, isn't it? So that's what it is all about. You need to look at, in the next 2 or 3 years, am I going to stay in the same place, or am I going to go into a better place? Like sometimes, if when from UK, when I travel back home, the expense is so high, isn't it? The flight ticket, and then the expenses home there and everything, it will take a lot of money. I think that money is enough to start your business. Or if you're buying an iPhone, it doesn't even need that much money to start this business. You can start small and create a beautiful life. Thanks, Shamla. That was amazing. And Lata. So Lata was also with me last week. She did an amazing discussion. And Lata, introduce yourself again and tell us your story. I know you're a prayer warrior and you professors and everything. And yes. And what made you say yes to starting this business? Because you have others, so many things happening in your life, but you said yes to this business. So please explain that.
Yeah, thank you, Molly. And for all our viewers, good evening from India. And my name is Lata, and I am an evangelist by profession. I preach the gospel of Jesus Christ, and I pray for the sick, and I pray for people who are needy, and I've seen very great miracles happening for them. And when I was very young, and I was 17 years old, and I accepted Jesus Christ as my personal savior, I wanted people with power to come and preach the gospel, heal the sick, deliver the people, so do miracles. So I approached so many of the mighty people of God who could do this. But ultimately, I knew that I am not able to afford this, because for them to come to put up a big meeting, I have to spend lakhs of rupees. So I thought it's not possible. Then I prayed to God. I said, Lord, if you give me this power, I'll do this service free. Like, I'm not going to take any money, even if I have to travel, pay for my own expenses. I'll pay for my own expenses. I'll stay in a hotel where I pay for myself, and then I'll do your work. I'll not take any money from anybody for this purpose. I'll do my service free. So because I have promised God this, when God empowered me, I did that. But at the same time, I have to take care of my family. My children were growing up, for the education, so many things. Money became a big, because in the religious circle we are taught that, money is your enemy, so just stay away from money. So that was my mindset. And then later I understood that no, I needed money. Money is a resource that can help my family come up, my children's need, their education. So many things came up. So I was just praying and understanding what the word of God says about money, and I understood that God really wants us to be blessed and prosperous and rich, because there is a verse in the Bible that Jesus became poor to make us rich. So I understood that, okay, money is not my enemy. Then how to bring money to my life? Because I said my services are free. Then I understood that God really wants us to do some business and multiply. Again, the word of God teaches us about this, that God wants us to do business, multiply our money. And God really don't want us to be like, be under the burden of money and suffer. So I was trying to understand which business I can do, so that I can also keep up my work, like gospel work, and at the same time I can find some time in which I can do some online work. So I researched a lot, but everywhere I was stuck, like, we won't get complete training and we won't get complete support. So this was a business I landed up, and when I researched about it, it was very good. Two things I want to say about this which I experienced, and one of the many things, but among many, I want to say highlight two things. One is that this has a holistic approach in your life. Like, first it starts changing your mindset. Like, there are people who are taught by the society that you can't do this because you're a woman, you can't do this because you're less educated, you can't do this because you don't know English. So many things have been put into the mind of people that they're scared how to do things. So one thing is, they'll really refresh your mind, put you on the track, and make you understand how important you are and what all the abilities God has given you in your life when He sent you to the world. So mindset changes. Then there is a holistic approach, like for our well-being, our health, mental health, physical health, as well as, they make us focus on one thing, like all those webinars and all those masterminds. Every week we come across the masterminds in which they really make us focus on things that we have to achieve, and we become so charged. You may be anywhere in the world, but once you watch these masterminds, you become so charged, you get connected to the source, and you feel that if they can do it, you can do it. It's not that rocket science. You can do it. As Nandini said, there are so many terms and phrases that you may not be understanding now, but as you go through, you will get acquainted to it so much that you'll feel like you're a part of the team, you're part of the society, part of the community, and you can do it. So um, I'm so inspired that I've put my son into it. I said, you have to go through it, because there are coachings and coaches who give you snippets, but this gives you a whole package. Once you follow the whole package and trust the system, definitely you're going to be successful, as the people we see in the masterminds, their success stories. So it's so inspiring, and it heals you every area of your life, gives you such an inspiration, puts you on the track. And the compensation scheme that we have got, it's superb. Like, there is no limit to what you can earn. So once you know that, you do the same hard work, and you get more money is coming to you, more problems will be solved in your life, and you'll be more stress free. You'll have a lot of time to spend with your family, and it's a very different life when you have money flowing in your account. And I tell you that, when there is no money, people don't acknowledge you. When you have money, people acknowledge you. So this is one part of my story, and I want to thank all my viewers, and I want to tell you, please don't wait. Do it. You will not regret it. We are all testimonies to it. Thank you, Molly.
Thanks, Lata. That was very powerful. As you said, when we were growing up, we all been told, don't go after the money. Money is sin, isn't it? So that was there. We only need enough money to live. But then, to be honest, we need money, we need time. So if you only have time and no money, then what is the use of that time? And if we have money and we don't have time, what is the use? We need both hands in hands, but money shouldn't be controlling us. We should be able to control the money. And yeah, so that's amazing. And yeah. And as I was saying, you were saying about the compensation. Yesterday, I was coming back from work, and I was actually looking in my bank account, and I saw the payment from this business. And so I had a look, and then said, "Oh, this is more than what I get as a Band 7 nurse. My full month salary I just got from one person when they joined the business." And I was like, "Wow, that's amazing." You see, so that's the power of this business. So if we put effort in, you will see this is not a get rich quick scheme, but there is work behind happening, and that's yeah. And now to Seema. So introduce yourself, please, and also share your journey and share your story. And then to you, the question would be: were you ever camera shy or hesitant to show up online?
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm back again. I'm Seema, and I'm basically from origin from Mumbai, and now settled in UAE for the past 24 years. I'm a mother of two wonderful kids, a proud grandmother of two adorable little ones, and now a retired teacher. Actually, my story goes like this: that I had a very early retirement, kind of 12 years of my break in my teaching service, because I had a personal commitment towards my parents. I had to take care of both of them, because the reason also was because I was the only child. So I was fully committed for that, and my husband supported for that also. He said, no, you should take care of your parents first, and then comes the rest of the family, because he was there always supporting me, taking care of the kids here when they were small. So after I had this break, and of course after few years, I mean just last 4 years, my parents are no more and I'm alone. But yes, I have a very strong family now, who always supported me at every walk of life. But the thing is, this 10 to 12 years, my children used to tell, Mom, you are still capable of teaching. Why don't you go? But then I had some health issues and I couldn't go back to work, because that gave me that fear, that what if I'm again sick or something like that. So I didn't have that. So I was looking for something. And as Sister Lata also told, that I was praying to God, and God revealed to me this business because I had seen this 4 years back also during COVID. I did not take a step ahead because I had some financial issues. But now the thing is, when I saw this opportunity through a very good family friend who is now my mentor, so she told me, Seema, you're still capable of doing so many things. You can try this business. And still I was a bit doubtful. And when I had been to Sydney, Australia, to my son, my grandson told me, can grandmas work? He asked me one question, and that gave me my bulb was on. I said, why not? I'm still a young grandma. I can work. Why not? And then he really he really makes fun of that. But then I thought, seriously, I have to do something. So that's when I came across this business, and then I thought, let me try this, because I should not be like, in my late 60s or 70s, be a dependent on someone and not done anything. I wanted to be a legacy actually for my grandchildren. That was my purpose. Okay, then so I really started. But then now this question resonates with me so much, what Molly asked me, that were you ever camera shy or hesitant to show up online? It resonates with me completely, because I'm actually very bad at that. I was a very kind of an introvert. I couldn't face the camera. I couldn't speak much. Though I was a teacher and I could teach so many children, but then, something like facing like a camera or coming in social media was a real fear for me. So, and how did I overcome? So, this is my question. Now, I would just first like start up with my beginning. When I first started with this online thing, I was so awkward in front of camera, full of doubts. Like I would start with the red button recording, and it was like it is going to bite me. So instead of go live, I used to say, "Oh, go hide." So anyway, but what changed everything was this business model. I joined this global community of like-minded people. All of us here, we're having all different reasons for joining, but we are all like-minded people, right? And yes, initially, as beginners, we all were nervous, but there was a determination. That's one thing that kept me also going. Then the step-by-step training, what we received through this business. So even if, what we needed was just the connection, the internet connection, the laptop, or, whatever mode of communication we could, and then we could begin. And then the best part was mentorship and support. Now, as mentorship, I have a very good mentor. She's been supporting me, and yes, a support from my community, as my beautiful ladies here all are there to support me. Yeah, so they were always just a message away. Anything you get prompt answers, and whatever had to be cleared, it could be cleared. And the best of all would be that this system runs on automation. So while I was learning and growing, my business also did not pause. It continued. So this business gave me that confidence. It gave me that purpose, purpose to have some real good life later, and the ability to share my voice, my journey, and my story. And guess what? People want to hear that, actually. So I'm a living proof that age, tech fears, or hesitation shouldn't stop you. So I was not at all a tech person. I was always very doubtful, and I didn't know certain things what to do. But we have a beautiful community who's supporting us. So if you are someone who is camera shy or feel too old, I'm not too old, or too behind to start something online, I'm here to tell you it's just a story you're telling yourself. So if I could do it after retirement while being a grandma and learning tech from scratch, so can you. Thank you, Molly. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ima. That was powerful. Yeah. So I was also a very private person, and I used to hide on Facebook and watch what others are posting. I don't even make any comments, but I secretly watch what others are posting because I didn't want to show my face. And this business has changed everything, especially as like Leda said, the mindset shift. That was amazing. That really brings out who we are. And I want to ask you, lovely ladies, one more job. I want, in your comfortable language, if it is one language or two language, invite the audience in your comfortable language. It can be one language, two language, how many languages you can. Please invite the audience to register for the webinar. I can start with Swarupa. You're muted.
Yeah, okay, Molly. And hello andi, andarki namaskaram once again. And యాజ్ ఎ స్టే ఎట్ హోమ్ మామ్గా నేను ఈ బిజినెస్ని చేయగలుగుతున్నానంటే మీరు కూడా చేయవచ్చు. ఇక్కడ మేము 6 మెంబర్స్ కనిపిస్తున్నాం కదా, ఎనీ ఆఫ్ వెబ్సైట్లో మీరు రిజిస్టర్ అయ్యి ఆ ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్ అనేది మీరు తీసుకోండి. ఆ వెబినార్ చూసిన తర్వాత మీకు ఓకే అయితే ప్రొసీడ్ అవ్వండి. ఇది నేను చెప్పే నా నేటివ్ లాంగ్వేజ్లో నేను చెప్తున్నాను. ఈ బిజినెస్ అనేది మీకు చాలా కంఫర్ట్గా చాలా నేర్పిస్తుంది. సో జస్ట్ ట్రై ఇట్. థ్యాంక్ యూ మోదీ.
Thank you. नंदिनी,
नमस्ते। आपको अगर ये पसंद आया है जो हम सब बोल रहे हैं और आपको लगता है कि आपको कुछ करना है, तो आइए हमारे वेबसाइट में जुड़ना। और आप कौन से भी पेज से देख रहे हो, आप वो पेज पे वेबसाइट में जुड़ जाना, और जिनके पास आप जाओगे वो आपके मेंटर बनेंगे और आप ये फ्री वर्कशॉप देख सकते हो। और उसके बाद आप हमारे साथ 1 महीने के लिए एकदम नॉमिनल फी के लिए पार्टनर कर सकते हो। तो आइए, एंड वील बी योर मेंटर्स। बाय।
థ్యాంక్స్ నందిని. శ్యామల.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం అండి. సో మీ వై అనేది రియల్లీ స్ట్రాంగ్ అయి ఉంటే, మీ ఫ్యామిలీకి ఫైనాన్షియల్ సపోర్ట్ ఇవ్వాలి అనుకుంటే, టేక్ యువర్ ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్. మంత్స్ బేబీతో నేను స్టార్ట్ చేశాను. సో ఈ బిజినెస్ ఎవరైనా చేయొచ్చు. ఇక్కడ ఉన్న వాళ్ళల్లో ఎవరి వెబ్సైట్ అయినా చూసి అప్రోచ్ అవ్వండి. టేక్ యువర్ ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్.
Another.
എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരമുണ്ട്. ഞങ്ങൾ ഇപ്പോൾ കണ്ടുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാ പ്രേക്ഷകരും ഇത് ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ, ഈ ബിസിനസ്സിനെ കുറിച്ച് കൂടുതൽ അറിയാൻ ആഗ്രഹമുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ, ഞങ്ങളുടെ പടത്തിൻ്റെ കൂടെ ഞങ്ങളുടെ വെബ്സൈറ്റ് കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. എല്ലാവരുടെയും വെബ്സൈറ്റിൽ പോയി ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്യേണ്ട, ആരെങ്കിലും ഒരാളുടെ വെബ്സൈറ്റിൽ പോയി നിങ്ങൾ ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ട് അതിൽ കൂടെ നിങ്ങൾ രജിസ്റ്റർ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. രജിസ്റ്റർ ചെയ്ത് കഴിയുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്കൊരു ഫ്രീ വെബിനാർ കിട്ടും. ഫ്രീ വെബിനാർ കാണുക. ഒന്നും മനസ്സിലായില്ലെങ്കിലും വിഷമിക്കേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ല, നിങ്ങൾ അതിന് പ്രൊസീഡ് ചെയ്യുക. ഞങ്ങളിവിടെ പറഞ്ഞതെല്ലാ കാര്യങ്ങളും സത്യമാണ്. നിങ്ങളത് പ്രൊസീഡ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് $149 കൊടുത്ത് ഒരു രജിസ്റ്റർ ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും. അത് ചെയ്ത് കഴിയുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് മുഴുവനും ബിസിനസ് പ്ലാൻ നിങ്ങൾക്കത് ഓപ്പൺ ചെയ്ത് തരും. അത് ഓപ്പൺ ആയി കഴിയുമ്പോൾ അതിന് പ്രൊസീഡ് ചെയ്യാം. അതിന് നല്ലോണം റിസർച്ച് ചെയ്യാം. 30 ദിവസത്തിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടില്ല, ഭയപ്പാടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വേണമെങ്കിൽ റിഫണ്ട് ചെയ്തും എടുക്കാം. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇത് പ്രൊസീഡ് ചെയ്യാം. ഞങ്ങൾ എല്ലാവരും ചെയ്യുന്നതുപോലെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ചെയ്ത് വീട്ടിൽ നിന്ന് ഒരു ഇൻ്റർനെറ്റ് കണക്ഷനും ഒരു സ്മാർട്ട് ഫോൺ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ലാപ്ടോപ്പ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇത് ലോകത്തിൻ്റെ ഏത് ഭാഗത്ത് വെച്ചും ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. ഇതിൽ നല്ല ഒരു വരുമാനം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വരുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ വളരെ അധികം സന്തോഷിക്കും. ഈ ദിവസം നിങ്ങൾ ഒരിക്കലും മറക്കത്തില്ല. അതുകൊണ്ട് നിങ്ങളുടെ ആദ്യത്തെ ഒരു സ്റ്റെപ്പ് നിങ്ങൾ എടുക്കുക.
Thanks, Lata. Thanks, Lata. Seema?
नमस्ते प्रेक्षकों को, सभी प्रेक्षकों को ये विनंती है कि ये देखने के बाद आपको कुछ तो आइडिया आया होगा ये बिजनेस का. अगर आपको लगता है कि इसमें क्या है, ये जरा मुझे देखना है, क्या है ये क्या बोल रहे हैं ये लेडीज लोग. तो यू कैन आप हमारे सबके इसमें वेबसाइट लिखा हुआ है, आपको उसमें जा सकते हैं. आपको कुछ भी डाउट्स है पूछ सकते हैं. जैसे सिस्टर लता ने तो सब कुछ बता दिया है, तो एक्सप्लेन किया है, तो आपको भी ये पूरा मौका देते हैं. तो थैंक यू सो मच Molly, over to you.
Thanks, Seema. Thanks, Seema. That's amazing. So once again, thank you for all our...
Okay, I think she has frozen.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to quickly wrap that up in English. If you'd like what we said, whichever website you're watching, oh, Molly, continue.
okay, continue. That's fine. If
you like what we've said, whichever page you're watching from, click on the website, register with your full name and email address, and you'll get a link from us to watch a free workshop, after which you can choose to partner with us for a nominal sum of $149, where you will be told exactly what you'll be doing as a digital business owner, the company that we affiliate with, the products that we have, the high commissions. You'll get to know the scalability of this business, and you'll be invited to our private Facebook group of 250,000 people, so you can understand that our business is a legitimate business. We pay our taxes and the scalability of our business. So what's stopping you? Just join now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else, Molly?
No, we are done. Thank you, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching.